Hello there. 15th video of this season dealing with yourself. In this video, I would like to talk about something that I think we hear very often, at least the people around me. They are always agreeing with this perspective. I see people repeating this a lot, but I don't know how much people are practicing it. And I would like to underline the importance of not only believing it or say that you believe it, but also practice, which is blunt honesty with yourself. This is what we're going to talk about today. How important it is to be blunt honest with yourself. If you have to be honest with anyone in this life, it's with you. Why that? Because it's extremely important that you know who you are, what do you think, and what things are important for you, which things are important for you. If you don't know that, if you lie to yourself, which means that you probably lie to other people as well, you are going to have a lot of difficulties in defining ways, choosing things, taking a path and find something for you. And this is not going to make your life easy. This is not going to help you at all. It is extremely important to be blunt, honest, absolutely honest with you, because you are the only person that can fully reproach you, criticize you, hit you as hard as possible, and in theory, not make you feel offended. If other people do, there are people that feel offended with that take it too seriously, take it too deep or personally, and so on. But if you are harsh with yourself, you can't be offended. It's you dealing with yourself. It's you talking to yourself and being vigilant on the things you do, on the things you shouldn't do, on the things you believe, on the things you feel like are important, and so on. So it's a great opportunity to understand what things you have that are good and positive to you, and things that you have that are not good and not positive to you. Knowing your bad side, your bad characteristics, things that you do that are absolutely not nice or that are not beneficial for yourself or for other people, and so on, is extremely important. That's the only way, that's probably the only possibility you have to know when to act, how to act, when to refrain from doing something that is typical of yourself, typical but not good, not positive, and dealing with it, maneuvering it somehow. And you should be able to do it. You should be able to control your bad side, your characteristics that are not so nice, and to use them when needed, when inevitable, and so on, but knowing them and not seeming surprised with your own self when you behave somehow or when you do something. Above all, if you have done that before, if you have had that behavior before, if it's a pattern that it's being repeated, you shouldn't be surprised. This is why it's extremely important for you to understand how you think, how you feel, what is important for you, and so on. If you do something to someone and you notice that you have hurt this person, that you've done something bad to this person, even if you don't want to excuse yourself, which is not nice, even if you don't want to tell this person that you are sorry, that you would like to never repeat that action again, and so on, to yourself, closed in your room with keys, lights off, tell yourself, I know I did something bad or wrong or not nice to that person. I know I acted in a way I should have not acted, and I am sorry for that, or I'm guilty for what I've caused to this person, and so on. But do it, at least to yourself. This is going to help you so much in the long run. Maybe if you do it once, or if you do it for a couple days, you are not going to feel the effect. But in the long run, it's going to help you so much. It's going to help you understanding yourself, how you act, and it's going to help you controlling how to not act in certain ways when you would be tempted to act in those ways. And believe me, you want to learn that. You want to understand how you work in all senses, in all directions. Not only, oh, I'm great at this, I'm great at that, I'm such a sympathetic person, I'm nice, I do this, I do that, I help people, and so on. This is one side of yours. And you need to know that this is only one side of yours. This is not yourself entirely. Don't ever believe that you are an angel fallen from the sky and that you are great and a 10 and that everyone else is guilty in front of you. This is really not going to help you. This is really not going to bring you anywhere. It's just going to bring damage to you. It's just going to hurt you in the long run, above all. Another reason why I think it's important that you are honest with yourself, that you talk to yourself and tell yourself how you are and how you are not, is because think of someone that is not yourself, someone that you know. When you know that this person is honest or transparent or direct, or that you know that even if it's an enemy of yours, this person is not going to stab you in the back, whether you want it or not, whether you believe it or not, deep inside you end up respecting this person. Deep inside you end up saying, at least from this person, I cannot expect to be stabbed by the back. I know who I'm dealing with, regardless if it's an enemy, someone you don't like, or whatever. You know who you are dealing with. And there is nothing better than knowing who you are dealing with when it comes to yourself. And why am I telling you that it's so important that you are honest with yourself? Because if you tell yourself repeatedly a lie, there will be a moment in which you will be so entangled in that, you will be so trapped into those lies that you are telling yourself, that you yourself will not know anymore the difference between what is reality, what is a lie, what is correct, what is not correct, what really happened or what really is, and what didn't happen, what is not. If you repeatedly tell yourself lies, because not only you lie to other people, but you lie to yourself, there is going to be a moment in which your character, your persona is simply going to melt, is going to dissolve, it's going to disappear. And believe me, the worst humans I have ever seen in my life, I have ever met, I have ever lived or experienced something with, are people that fell into that. I won't even call it a trap. They just fell into this pattern, into this behavior. These people, they become soulless. Not soulless from a religious perspective. They become people without content. They become absolutely empty people. They become people that nothing matters for them anymore. There is no value in anything. You know, they can easily do the worst thing you can imagine. They can have the worst action you can imagine. They can do the most horrific things and not even care about them. Not even think twice about it. They don't feel anything about it. That happens when you lie too much also to yourself, to a point where you yourself don't know anymore what is the real story and what you are inventing or creating or lying or misinterpreting or whatever. That is not what's really real, what's really happening, what's really you. And I think this can be extremely detrimental to your mental health, to your relationship with other people. It's one step before becoming fully a psychopath or a sociopath or something like this, which I don't think you want to be. It's not the healthiest way of living and behaving and so on. And is there anything that I'm forgetting? There is one thing that I would like to tell you. When I tell you, don't lie to yourself and be blunt honest to yourself, I am not telling you that it's nice to lie to other people. What I'm telling you is, if you have to lie for whatever reason, which is something that is not nice, which you should really avoid, even if it causes trouble, even if it causes an earthquake in the work ambience, in someone else's life, in your relationship, if you have, like, there is no other way and you have to lie, don't do it to yourself. Do it to others. Because people will pass in your life and very, very, very few of them will stay, will remain. And I think you are not probably going to lie to these people. But if you have to, lie to someone else, not to yourself, because you are not going to pass in your life. You are not going to come and go. You are going to live with yourself forever until the day you die. And I can't imagine a more horrific end to someone than not knowing who this person is. Who am I? What do I really believe? What has really happened to me? What do I really feel? What am I, in fact? I cannot imagine a worse situation or a worst end than arriving to this point where you are about to die and you have no idea who you are, what do you believe, and what you have done or not, and what is good and what is not good about you. Think of it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.